taking on the Boston Celtics tonight. That gets going tonight at 7:30 from TD Garden. 6:15 is preheat. Solana, Tommy Tig, they'll get you going. Miami Heat going for their sixth straight win. If the Heat win, then they are still alive, I guess, to get possibly to the 6th seed, even though that's probably not going to happen. But if they lose tonight, they are locked into the play-in. Now, the Raptors got eliminated last night, so the 4 play-in teams are set. We just don't know what order they're going to be in. There's a lot of fluctuation that's going on right now amongst those 4 squads. But the Pistons have not officially clinched a 6th seed yet, or the Bucks, I believe. So there's still some room for stuff there. But as far as the Heat, they're going to be in the play-in. I mean, these are all the clinching scenarios. Wild night last night in the NBA.
Oh my God! Did you see how Denver blew it?
I did see how Denver blew it. I watched. I fell asleep poos midway through second overtime. I was just like, oh, losing, fading, punting. Ugh. But Joker was amazing. He had 61, 10, and 10, and Russell Westbrook said, hold my beer. Watch me blow this! Russell Westbrook missed free throws, blew a layup, and then fouled the three-point shooter. All in the span of, he basically had an end of the Panthers game. They're like, we got this, baby. Joker, 60-point triple-double.
I mean, 60-point triple-double.
60-point triple-double. Here we go, baby. And he played, what did he play yesterday? 53 minutes yesterday?
Yeah, around 53.
He was great. I mean, he's amazing. He's amazing. And even like Anthony Edwards, who was great, like starting in the fourth quarter, it was like a great game, great back and forth, because Edwards was like kind of shaky. And then as the end of that game gets going, he gets going. And you're just like, man, this was a great back and forth between these two teams. Joker's friggin' incredible. And then it ends like that. You're just like, oh no, Russ, no. And
he's kind of too good of a player to do that. That sounds like something like JaVale McGee would do.
He's a little bit of a wild card. He plays full speed, and sometimes it gets him in trouble. That's like, why do you think he's been on 900 teams now? And then the Warriors defeated the Grizzlies. Another great game.
Yep.
Steph Curry, 52 points, had 12 3-pointers. And Jimmy Butler had 27. Very clutch down the stretch. Got to the line twice, or two trips to the free throw line down the stretch. Stole it from John Morant, so he took it home for the Warriors. John Morant had 36. I want him, Leroy. He's so good. Wow. I mean, he is athletic. Wow. What a guy. Now, everybody's mad at him today. And I just want to say, I'm Team Ja here. We got to stop being so sensitive. Oh, he gave finger guns to the Warriors bench. Oh, heavens to Betsy.
I don't understand why we get so caught up in game antics, right? Like some of the gestures, like, come on.
I get it. If should a person who's
you think he's thinking about that now? Ooh, better not do finger guns. I got in some gun trouble.
Well, was he holding a machine gun, Frog Boy, or was it 2 finger guns? I go 2 finger guns. That's just hey.
There you go. Normal.
That's just normal.
Yeah.
Normal celebration. But Steph Curry was offended.
Really?
He was looking at him like, hey, it's the bits. You can see the look on his face.
The bits.
He was upset, clutching his pearls. I'm like, and this is coming from the guy who's sniping all over the court. He's upset at John Morant.
You know why? Because
he's the one that has everybody in basketball doing the night.
That's what I'm saying. He takes a little nappy poo instead. So why can't we just
Why can't we just take a nappy poo, suck our thumbs?
man?
Like, I never got upset about celebrating success, right? And in big time moments, guys come through and they celebrate. And like, when you're on the other side, either fans or players, and you complain about how somebody celebrates, that's just you being a sore loser.
It's being a sore loser, and
That's
it's also
it.
like, it's also in the heat of competition. Remember the time where Jimmy Butler got fined in a game he wasn't even
With
playing?
hip thrusting.
Because, yeah, he was having sex with the air.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, what is he doing? And I'm like, who cares? Like, first of all, he's on the bench. He wasn't even playing in the game. You guys went to him. Now, did the Heat use that GIF a lot on their Twitter account? Yes, they did. But, like, how is that on Jimmy Butler?
Or
Yeah,
how about this? So we played Dallas one time, and me and Chuck Evans, who's the fullback, we were in a special teams meeting, and some guy had a big tackle, and he rode the horse all the way to midfield, right?
Mhm.
And so I looked at Chuck. I say, let me tell you something. If I score a touchdown, I'm riding that damn horse, right? Scored a touchdown, broke a whole bunch of tackles, rode the horse, got a letter saying we don't grab our junk during the games. I'm
Yeah,
like, I was riding a horse.
This was another thing too. It's like they just were starting to do this in the NFL, where they're like, oh, we're gonna ban sexual gestures, and they have a whole new list of things. I'm like, dude, is this like the 80 Canes we're trying to outlaw because Randall Thrill Hill goes up the tunnel with the guns with the 6-shooter? Like, can we stop? Can we stop getting, like, I get it. John Morant, if anybody's not supposed to do it, it probably shouldn't be John Morant.
I mean, you think he's thinking about that?
Well, I think the thought process would be, if you were to be Adam Silver or whoever has to hand down and be like, Ja, really, dude? Like, you couldn't have done like a fist bump. You could like John Morant. He's like, you could have done sexual thrusts.
You know what I would say? Heat of the moment.
Heat of the moment, baby.
Heat of the moment. Like it's like, I think we make a big deal about things that we shouldn't, and then everybody gets all up in arms over it because you made a big deal about it, right? So think about this. If nobody had said nothing about John Morant's celebration, it would be no big deal. Everybody would say, oh, he's feeling it. He's feeling it, right? That's
He was feeling it.
But the fact that somebody said something, you know, it's like the Joe Buck Randy Moss thing.
That is disgusting.
Right. No, everybody in the stadium knew what Randy was doing except the announcers. I laughed. Or maybe that's the 3. Everybody does the
Nah, that ain't a 3, dude.
Nah.
That's double barrel.
So
I
get it. I get that maybe it wasn't the best thing he could have did with his situation or circumstances. But I gotta tell you, man, sometimes in the heat of the moment, when you come through, you ain't really thinking about approved or not approved celebrations. You know what I mean? Like, you want these guys to be thinking about that?
I want them
think about that.
I want him to do the 6-shooter, you know, like take it out and go and then go, you know, like shoot him a Gavin. Like, I want the smoke to be blown off the barrel. That's the way it's got to go. When he comes down to Miami, that could be a celebration.
Yeah. Save that for down here.
Yeah.
You know, they banned the nose wipe in the NFL.
Now, I will say this.
That
the
was
one thing that Ja isn't, that has been a big requirement of Heat basketball, is efficient.
He was last night.
I mean, sure, he's been.
We can fix that.
Dude, he's amazing. I like.
I'm not
I
even.
gotta watch that guy, and I'm like, you don't want this guy on your basketball team? Look at him. Look at him.
It's not that. It's not that at all. He's a bona fide star. Okay. I'm not even, I'm not arguing that. But what I would say, if I plug John Morant on the Miami Heat, does he make them better?
He would arguably fill
So-
like probably their biggest need.
And what is that?
Shot creating point guard. Like
Yep.
on his own offense. Perfect pairing with Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo, and Khalil Ware. Like,
Okay.
give me John Morant.
So you say the starting five would be Ja, Tyler, Bam, Khalil, Wiggins, or Wiggins is gone.
I gotta trade him, we'll see.
You see, listen,
Whatever.
do we not? Are we underestimating how good Andrew Wiggins is?
Wouldn't know. He never plays for the Heat. I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't figure that's not a big deal for you, being that you wanted to keep Jimmy.
Well, Jimmy's done good things for me. I don't know I don't know Andrew Wiggins.
Right. You don't know
Really?
Ja either. He hadn't done nothing for you either.
He could though.
See,
Couldn't he?
wait, Marcos, do you understand why this man is so difficult to work with on certain days? Right? Because if he likes somebody, all of his previous rules be damned. I want him.
Yeah.
That's it. This dude has made it so that in his mind, right? Regardless of all the other stuff, regardless of the injury, regardless of anything that Ja's done, I want him.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna
You don't have
apologize.
you don't have to be sorry.
Well, it's just
I'm just saying.
I am what I am, and I want John Morant. And by the way,
You trading Lil Jovic for Ja? See,
I gotta talk about it. I gotta have a meeting about it. I don't want to.
a meeting, dude. What do you understand? You understand that a trade of that magnitude, first of all, you got to match contracts. And second of all, you're going to have to give up somebody young. And I don't mean, here's hold on. Let me do a Tobin trade.
That's
No. Let me do a Tobin trade. Okay. We're going to bring in Ja. Probably makes what, 50 million? I'm going to just estimate. We're going to give them Wiggins, Scary Terry, and somebody else. And a young one. Jaime. That would be your trade.
Probably got to give up Jovic.
But I'm just saying.
They're not going to give it Ware. They're not going to give it Ware.
Wait, so and here's the amazing thing. For all the things you say about Jimmy, Wiggins was damn near the MVP of the finals.
No, he wasn't. He was.
Well, he wasn't.
He wasn't the MVP of the finals. Now you're getting.
Oh my
you're doing
God.
a little too much now, dude.
Hold on.
He was the.
Let me explain something to you.
He was a very good player. No. I'm not gonna let you do that.
Hold on.
He was not.
Hold on.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't.
No,
he wasn't. But wait.
No,
you remember the year the Heat went to the finals and Caleb?
Yeah.
So that was what Wiggins was in the finals.
He was very good for them.
Okay.
He was. I'm not.
He has a ring. Does that not like?
So
does that skew the?
I just want to be clear here.
Yes.
You're telling me right now.
Yes.
That you think the Miami Heat, if they, let's say, a clean slate next year,
right?
I have to trade John Morant for Andrew Wiggins. Forget everything else. You think that their record is better if Andrew Wiggins is on the team instead of John Morant? And don't give me games played. Don't be cute. I'm talking John Morant plays 62 games like he normally does. Andrew Wiggins also, missing the whatever it is. John Morant, Andrew Wiggins, swap them out. You think that the Heat have a better record with Andrew Wiggins? Be honest, Posh.
Yes. Here's why. Because Wiggins plays on both sides of the ball.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you.
Do the live read.
He doesn't believe you.
Why doesn't he believe me? All right, fine. Let me tell you something about Liv. No. We're going to be out there tomorrow. And you know how much we like to party. And you know we love our golf down here in South Florida. And the next LIV event is this weekend. LIV Golf returns to Trump National Doral this weekend, April 4th through 6th. And because it's at the Blue Monster, they're going big. Join some of the giants of the game in John Rahm, Bryson DeChambeau, Brooks Koepka, and more. They got huge DJ sets, epic street food, and Scott Punk legend Sublime headlining Saturday night. Grab your tickets now at livegolf.com. That's livegolf.com. By the way, so to this is pretty funny. So somebody sent Joel Perez or Joel. Yo, that LIV Golf website is under construction. Don't worry, there's a concept for it. It's LIV Golf, not Live Golf. So why don't you put in LIV instead of LIVE?
I was just saying, I was just on it yesterday. I was like, it's a fantastic website.
No, so Joel, put in LIV because it's LIV Golf, not Live Golf, and you're good to go.
In fairness to him, like if you don't know, if maybe Joel's not from down here and maybe he doesn't know the club LIV, like maybe that's just not in his vernacular. I don't know.
Right. By the way, and this is an upset. Normally in conversations like this, I get attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Have some fun. Come on. Who doesn't want a job? You're losing this one.
No, I'm not.
You're losing this one in the chat.
I'm not losing this one.
You are.
How?
Dude,
Four idiots
click
on
over
the
comments and look at
those
the comments.
people. They listen to me. They're my rats. I'm the Pied Piper. I don't listen to them. They listen to me.
Oh,
I will tell them who they want, and they will like it.
You're a fraud. You know why? Because if they had said the other way, you would have been like, yo, you losing this.
Let me tell you something, dude.
No,
there's
wrong.
Nothing I listen to less. There's nothing I listen to less than the YouTube and Twitch chat.
You're wrong.
They are
wrong.
They are my yes men.
Dude,
that's what they do.
Wrong.
And when they disagree with me, it's just because they haven't learned their lesson yet. So trust me when I tell you, they will be whale calling for John Morant by the time summer hits. And that's how it's going to be. And they're going to like it. And you're going to like it. And we're all going to like it. You want to know why? Because John Morant's coming to the Heat. And you want to know how I know he's coming to the Heat?
So here's the deal. Okay. Who gives you a better chance to beat Boston? Ja or Wiggins?
Ja.
Who is he gonna guard?
Doesn't matter. He's gonna put buckets in. What's Andrew Wiggins gonna do? Score 14 points in a quarter, then we never hear from him again?
Oh my God.
Hey, we're gonna find out. We'll see how much Wiggins can help against Boston. We're gonna find out. Oh, wait, we can't tonight because he's hurt again. Sorry.
It's funny how
okay, let me ask you this. Dude.
Sure.
Let me ask you this. If the Heat end up in the 2-7 against Boston, how much is Andrew Wiggins going to help the Heat? You think they're gonna beat Boston?
I don't think you're good enough to beat Boston, but I think they have a better chance. They have a better chance with Wiggins over Ja. They have a better chance with Wiggins than Ja.
You're a child. I got to be honest. Do you take Flintstone vitamins in the morning?
Am I? Wait.
What do you like?
Am I a child? Am I a child?
You are a child.
I think you're the only one that thinks that.
Yeah.
That Ja gives you a better chance to beat Boston than Wiggins.
Yeah, Andrew Wiggins could lead somebody to lead a Western Conference team to a 2 seed in his career. Yeah, he could do that. Respectfully, he's a nice man. He's a nice man.
They got a lot of other good players on that team.
Who?
Memphis.
And who's the dude though?
He's the dude. Yes, I'm not. I'm not disputing that. Why?
How did they do without him? How'd they do?
Oh, they were terrible last year.
Yeah, they picked 6th in the lottery.
So, dude, I don't like. You know he's tiny, right?
Have you seen him jump?
Yeah.
How tall is he when
What
he
is
jumps?
that? You are so caught up by measurables than actually the game.
I just don't understand. Like you're just dismissing him as a player. It's just
I'm not. No. Do not say that. I am not dismissing Ja as being a great player. I'm not.
You want to know his
what
age
I'm
then?
saying? What I'm saying is that okay? You put him on the Heat team with the defensive demands that they have, right? And he's gonna get destroyed.
He's not gonna get destroyed.
Okay.
He's not gonna get destroyed.
Okay. I think you're the only person that thinks this.
Okay. That's okay.
That Ja would be better on this team than Wiggins.
I don't understand. Like what about watching Andrew Wiggins over the last 15 games has led you to believe, when they had the longest losing streak that they've had in, that's right, 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
So do tell, other than his 40-piece against the Hornets, do tell what has impressed you so much that would lead you to believe that Andrew Wiggins, which no general manager in the history of basketball would take over John Morant.
That's not true.
It is true.
Because he plays on both ends of the
If
floor.
I had a draft today, Leroy, Ja would go first. Players you can take in the draft.
Ja would go first.
So what are you talking about?
Nothing. Go ahead.
You know who?
Keep it moving.
No.
Keep it moving. It's a stupid.
It's not.
Stupid
No, you're
argument.
right. It is a stupid argument. It is a stupid argument because nobody would take Andrew Wiggins over John Morant.
Okay.
Does he have length and can he do things that John Morant can't do? Yeah, but can he also can he carry a team? No, he can't.
Okay.
And what has this team needed? You've said this literally for the last years. You won't even call Jimmy that. You won't call Jim. You're taking all the things that Andrew Wiggins does, and you're like, I would take that. That's what Jimmy gives you. But you're like, nah, Jimmy's not a guy. I want a guy. I want a dude. I want a guy who can give me 40. Well, Ja can. He's averaged 26, 27, 25 in his career.
Mm-hmm.
And you're sitting here because he did the little pew, pew, pew,
No,
pew,
that's not. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Then why?
Don't do that.
Why? Then why
Don't
would
do
you
that.
dismiss his talent?
I would say this. Ja over the years has had questionable judgment on and off the court. Right? He can score. He's a scorer. Okay? Not even questioning that. I'm not questioning his talent. Okay? But he's not very efficient. I don't know if you, over the course of your career, can become efficient.
He shot 47% last year, which is not bad from the field. He's in his career as a 47% shooter. This is his lowest of his career that he's had. He's not a good shooter.
Right.
Like he's not a good 3-point shooter. He's elite at the rim.
Okay.
He's elite at getting to the free throw line.
Okay.
Like there's other efficiencies in the world. And oh, by the way, in this case, he would be sitting next to one of the greatest shooters on the planet. Did you imagine John Morant to Tyler Hero? Bang!
Okay. I think it has no chance of happening.
Well, you know who his agent is, right?
Who's that?
Bernie Lee?
No, thank God. No, thank God. No, thank God. No, thank God. Nope. Just a little man I'd like to call 1, 2, 3, dude.
Oh!
Mike Mother Bleeping Miller.
Really?
Finals hero.
Wow.
And best friend of Miami Heat Vice President Udonis Haslem. Look at that. And podcast co-host. Best friend with Udonis Haslem. And he signed with him last year before the season. So, isn't it interesting that all of a sudden there's this smoke around John Morant and he just happened to leave for a Miami Heat Finals hero as an agent? Kind of feels like a guy that had 1 foot out the door.
1 foot.
Where does he want to? Where does he want to take those feet?
Can
Maybe
I
he
tell
wants
you?
to just take one shoe off.
Hmm?
Maybe he wants to take one shoe off
Yeah.
and walk to the beach, dude.
Can I just say this?
How much you want for that shit?
Your this should be a cartoon
What?
with some of your machinations,
What do you mean?
just in general. Like how you tie everything together to say a player's going to be a Heat player.
Something.
It is a cartoon,
Could be something, could be nothing.
right?
It could be something.
I got you.
Why would they do that?
I mean, if you were going to get in the room, just have you down the side and be like, "Brr, brr." Hey, Mike, is he ready?
You know, over our years, you have done this right here with no less than 20 players in 3 different sports.
That's fair.
Okay.
I got one for
So-
Giannis, too.
So you understand why I may be a little reluctant to just, because you do this all the time.
I can't deny that. But it
Yeah.
doesn't make it untrue.
You do. John Morant is not going to be a Miami Heater.
We don't know
He's
that.
not. He's
No.
not. No,
No.
maybe not. No, he's not.
You think he's going to be in Memphis next year?
I just don't think I don't think that the Heat brass are thinking our solution or what we like is going to be in a 6-foot point guard.
6'2". Don't cheat him.
Yeah, but he's like 6'2", 130.
Yeah. Explosive.
Okay, yes, he is. He's all those things you say. I'm not questioning his ability. Okay. How does he fit with the Heat?
Good question, Leroy. Good question. He fits fantastically. And then, you know
That's
what I'm
because you want him.
You know
You're
what I'm
making him
thinking,
fit.
dude? You know who else is probably going to leave for the cheap skis?
Hmm?
Let's get Kevin Durant, too.
Oh, okay.
We have Morant Durant,
Yep.
2025, 26. We got, and this is what I'm talking about. Morant,
Mm-hmm.
Tyler,
Mm.
Kevin Durant,
Mm.
Bam Ware.
Oh, and we get to keep everyone.
So you have just shipped Wiggins out.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
Nice
come on.
knowing you, dude.
Yeah,
I think he
pretty-
doesn't even want to be here.
Nah.
He looks like Tennessee. He looks like Tennessee is basically the Canada of America.
Listen,
True.
I know that
Say that all
the
the
Heat
time.
don't like small point guards.
They don't.
I don't know.
They
just
don't?
saw that.
They don't. There's one up in the rafters. I don't know if you've heard of him. His name is Tim Hardaway.
What? Tim Hardaway was a small, and that was a different time.
Also,
All the
Tyler,
point guards were 6 foot.
wingspan.
All the point guards were 6 foot in the
How big do you
90s.
think Tim Hardaway is?
Huh?
So what? You can't throw. There's no throwbacks in this world anymore.
Tim Hardaway, 6 feet.
On a good day.
So,
Really?
What?
I love the way you just to make your point, you're gonna make him shorter. Like, come on, dude.
Wasn't he
And
basically-
all of a sudden, John Morant is 6'8".
no, he
Like-
has a 6'7"
like-
wingspan.
Wait. How tall is John Morant?
6'2", but a 6'7" wingspan.
See, dude.
Look at that.
Yeah. And he has the weight of a grasshopper.
Dwayne Wade was basically 6'2".
Look at that.
See what I'm saying? Dude, this is why this becomes impossible. This is why this becomes impossible. Even the camera doesn't want to look at you. The camera turned. It's like I can't do this. The
If
camera's
you
like,
guys, if you want to go to Live
on Friday.
on Friday, got a 4-pack of tickets right now to caller number 5. Caller 5 right now to 305-567-0560. We'll get a 4-pack of tickets to Friday's round of Live Golf at Trump Doral. If you guys want to go, 305-567-0560. Caller number 5 gets a 4-pack of tickets to Live Golf Miami coming up this Friday. Caller 5 to 305-567-0560. Our Tua